Welcome everybody, Scott with Decoy Pro, and today I'm going to be talking to you about Windsock Decoys. So Windsock Decoys, basically I don't have one right here to show you, but a Windsock decoy is essentially, I kind of almost think of it like a plastic shopping bag and type style, and then it has a stick that goes through it and goes into the ground. The sticks are sometimes made out of plastic or wood or whatever it may be, but basically the concept is that they have an opening on one side, a round opening, and then the rest of it forms the shape of kind of the backside or the body of a goose, and it's painted so that it looks like a Canadian goose. But basically you then shove those in the ground, and what happens is as the wind blows, it catches in the decoys and it moves them back and forth. And so that really helps create a nice lifelike movement to the decoys. So that's one advantage, is the movement. So let's say you have a whole bunch of shell decoys or full body decoys and they don't have the motion stakes. Adding a handful of those Windsock decoys in there can be a great way to add some lifelike movement and realism to catch the attention of passing by geese. Also with the Windsock decoys, another advantage is their ease of transport and storage. Basically they kind of just collapse down into just a small little section, and you can, a lot of people just store a whole bunch of those in a plastic storage tote or something like that. I mean, you could fit dozens of them in a plastic storage tote. So if you have just let's say a car like myself that you're transporting your decoys in, that's a great way to get a lot of decoys out to the field. Another advantage is their cost. They're very cost effective. Depending on the brand and everything you buy and the style, you might be looking anywhere from, let's say, maybe $3 to $10 a piece, or something kind of somewhere in that range. But you can see that you could really build a very large decoy spread for pretty cost effective. So they're certainly a great option to consider. The one other thing to consider with them is on windy days or days where you've got some wind, they're very effective. If it's a very still day out there, that might be a different story, and you might want to consider using some other decoys that day, because without wind, they don't create any motion, and a lot of the design of many of them actually kind of requires wind for the body to fill up and look lifelike. So that's just one consideration to keep in mind, but certainly a good decoy to consider as you build your decoy spread. I hope this information was helpful, and I'll talk to you on the next video.